And welcome back, aloha. With today's episode, we're actually going to be learning a few words, how to speak Hawaiian and speak with the natives. What's pretty cool is English is the number one language that they use, but they do have a lot of Hawaiian words that they still use that you might not know. So we're going to kind of cover that. So I'm going to display everything right here on the side. That way you guys can see it. And let's go ahead and begin. So aloha. There is, they use aloha. It has like a lot of meanings behind aloha, but aloha, pretty much a lot of people say hello or goodbye when they say aloha. It has a very much deeper meaning, and the simplest way for me to put it is aloha means love, peace, and compassion. So there is another YouTuber, another channel out there called On Hawaii Time or On Hawaiian Time. I'll leave that in the description below. That way you guys can check them out. Great channel, and everything about Hawaii they post. They always say, like, I leave you with aloha. And, you know, when you think about love, peace, and compassion, that's what aloha means. The actual meaning, I think it's like something with breath. I believe it's the presence of breath. I know ha is in there, so alo means presence, and then ha is breath. So keep that in mind when you guys do go out there and you do say hello to somebody, aloha. Just know that it has a very, very, very deep meaning when you're using that word. Now the next word is mahalo. Thank you, mahalo. Very, very simple, very common. When somebody gives you something, you commonly say thank you. So mahalo is thank you. Now the next one, which is pretty big, people have seen this on like Disney movies and stuff, like Lilo and Stitch, is ohana. Ohana is, means family. So ohana means family. Very, very simple. Now this one, I'm going to break it down a little bit because it is a little bit harder. This is for saying you're welcome or no problem. Aole pilikia. Aole pilikia. So hope I'm not pronouncing it too bad, but that's how you say you're welcome or no problem. Now this one is a little bit funny. I think it's funny, but they say there's a lot of slangs like brother, they say brada. But here's another one. When people say, how are you? They say, how's it? So it's kind of like, how is it? Or how's it? How's it? How are you? Pretty funny. Now for welcome or come on in, e como mai. E como mai. That means welcome or come in. Now, when it comes to land, you might hear the natives say this a lot. Aina, I, like I, and then na, like na. Aina, it means land or literally that which feeds us. So aina. That's how you say that one. So pretty good. Now, there's another one that you guys might see people do this. That means shaka. And you'll probably see this, people do this. That means, it's a hand gesture that means aloha spirit or the feeling of friendship, understanding, and solidarity. So pretty popular. That's literally what it is. That's your shaka. Now, if you are going to eat, I think a lot of people normally know the word poke because they have the poke bowls. When you go to eat, you might hear something about, like an appetizer. Would you like pupu? Pupu is not poke. It's just a plate of appetizers is what it is. So when you're looking in there and they're asking you for pupu, they're not telling you poop. They're saying pupu as in appetizers for eat. Like, what would you like as an appetizer? Now, one thing that you might notice too, when you go to luau's, they might say my auntie or uncle. That usually is an endearment used by children in reference to elders, regardless of whether they are part of the family. So, and regardless of age too. If I'm in my 40s and if I go and I meet somebody who's older than me, let's say they're in their 60s and they're talking about something, I might call them uncle. Or if it's a female, I might say auntie. It's just like a sign of respect is how they use those terms, auntie and uncle. Now, the big thing in Hawaii is turtles. People love to look at turtles and to find out where they're at or where to see them or take pictures. honu means turtle, and it is a very important term to Hawaiians. To locals, honu is a symbol of wisdom and good luck. So now you know, specifically for the Hawaiian green turtles, they're indigenous to Hawaii. Honu is how you say turtle in Hawaiian. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I always appreciate you guys coming. Mahalo for coming and enjoying this episode. Let me know if I pronounce anything wrong or maybe a little bit too American. I try my best. So leave me a comment below. Is there any words, if you are Hawaiian or that you've learned, that is a must know before you go? That being said, aloha. Appreciate you guys for coming. And yeah, stay tuned in the next episode because we are going to be jumping in straight into Hawaii. Mahalo.